No, chat. I thought that maybe we could do a little bit of... Let's see if this actually wants to... We could today, chat. I made this. I made the outline of the CMV. So, I thought that maybe we could do it today, chat, and go through and make some storyboards. But today we're going to storyboard just a man. Alright, chat. So, I'm going to teach you a couple things about how I do this. Is this the best way to do this? No. No. There's about a gajillion ways to storyboard better than what I'm doing. One sec. I'm gonna just... Alright, so, chat. One of the kind of important things that I have learned in my good amount of time of working on CMVs is that you kind of need a consistent key. This CMV is really simple, so it's not going to be crazy, but there are, the way that I do it, there are 4 symbols, okay? So each frame represents a different shot, or a shot that is changed enough where you have to, symbolize that it's changing. And in between every single one of their boxes, there is something that goes right here. And what that something is tells me what to do, right? And I have, in the way that I've done it, there are 5 things that I use. So first off, there is this. This means continued. Okay? This means cut. This means scene cut. This means whip, and it's typically paired with an arrow below it or above it. And this is fade. Why are you the only lowercase one? This is a fade. Okay? In between every shot is one of these things. One of these is in between every little rectangle. Continued basically means, if you look at... Actually, here, I can show you a pretty good example of it. Using this. One moment, chat. Do a little looky-loo. If we go to give and take, the shot that is this shot. So you guys will notice, almost instantly, I think, as soon as you load. So there are these marks in between every... what brushes are you using? This is just a normal inking brush. It's the... Syrup ink brush. It's just one of the basic ones that comes on Procreate. I don't go too crazy. But you'll notice, in between all of these, is one of these signs. And the good example of the continued one is this shot where it pans up on Wilbur, right? So this is continued, meaning that the shot starts here, and it's not necessarily changing, but the angle of what you're seeing is changing enough. You're not cutting the camera, but it's moving along the thing. So there's this... The shot isn't cutting, it's just the camera's moving, and I have to do it in multiple boxes. This is a good example of the whip, which it has a little arrow down here that says right to left, which means that the camera is going to turn. Yep, and same thing. You'll see the whips every time that I turn to the side like a TikTok transition. It's the whips. And that's a pretty good frame of reference for it. It's a pretty good frame of reference for what these mean. The only difference between a cut in a scene cut is a location change. Which means, if we're filming indoors, and it's if there's 2 people sitting at a table, right? This is really bad, but if there's 2 people sitting at a table, we're cutting between them, but if we're suddenly outside with the 2 people, that's a scene cut that would go there, because the whole scene is changing, not just the room. Fade is, there's a good example in Brother. The scene at the desk. this scene. This scene is a fade, the little squiggly line, where there isn't a cut. They're overlaid each other because it's the same shot. And that's roughly what my key means. And it took a long time for me to get to a spot where I had all of the things that I needed for it. But this is a pretty good thing to go by. This is what I do for it. In specifically my style of storyboarding. Not everybody stories like this. This is very much a homemade method of how I do it for the purposes that I need it. But yeah. So, what are things like the pillar transition called? That would be a cut. That would either be, if it's the same park, it's just a cut. Because it's not like, it's not a whip necessarily. It's not a whip necessarily. It's in that weird middle ground where, I don't have it with me. I could look at what I wrote on the storyboards for Brother, but that's a fair point. I've come late as per usual. That is completely okay. Got rainbow goldfish to food. The color goldfish? Hug? But no, chat. So, let's play a game first off, alright? First, before we do anything, alright? Let me share with you guys the tagging, alright? So, this is an Emerald Duo CMV. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the song, if you guys haven't heard it, from Epic the Musical, which you probably have because it was trending on TikTok for a little while, and tell you who's singing where, because that I already have figured out. So when someone's singing, I'm going to like underline and then switch it if I need to. I'll be like here, whenever it changes. Alright? I'll have to do it here whenever it changes. Room tour? I did a room tour when I first moved here like 2 months ago. I'm planning on doing a house tour video to go up on YouTube at some point, but it is not done yet. But here you go, chat. I will do a little tagging for you, alright? Alright. So this is the song. I shouldn't get copyrighted on Twitch, I think. I think. But here you go, chat. Here's my thought process for you. Alright? Orange ribbons! Thank you so much for the 13 months! Thank you for the 13 months. I appreciate it. Alright. Let's do this, shall we? Oh, I should probably say this also. This is set right after the first L'Manberg explosion. So right after Phil kills Wilbur, right after Techno releases all the Withers, and they go out to the Arctic together. That's where this is set in the timeline. I realize I probably should have said that, because I didn't say it, so alas. I look into your eyes.
I think back to the sun.
Mine. You're as old as he was.
When I left for war.
Techno.
Will these actions haunt my days? Every man I've slain is the price I pay. Endless pain. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you? I'm just a man who's trying to go home, even after all the years away from what I've known.
I'm just a man
who's fighting for his life. Deep down I would trade the world to see my son and wife. I'm just a man. But when does a comet
become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? Does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does a Kaizen become the blame? When does a man become a monster? And I will die on this hill. Anyways. Art! Hi! This is a weird thing to look at as soon as you raid. Hi, Art Raiders! Hello! How are we doing? How was the stream? Oh, that was so loud. Hello! Hi! How are we doing? How are we feeling, Art Raiders? How was the stream? Did you guys finish the art you were working on? I was chilling in your stream before I went live. Thank you, Ghostly Fires, for the 10 months. Thank you. Coming from the art raid. Heck yeah. Well, welcome in. We are also doing our welcome me at a Raider of the Raid. Real.
Hi, bestie. I have had dinner. What you been up to?
We absolutely tore apart the brother CMV earlier, and now we are doing the storyboard stream. We had a sub goal a little while back for me to do a stream showing you guys my process of storyboarding. And you guys picked what we were gonna do blindly. I gave you two options, neither of which you knew what they were when you voted. And you guys picked for us to do Just a Man from Epic the Musical, which is an Emerald Duo CMV that I want to make. And yeah, we just started it. I was showing off kind of the what's it called? The process of how I CMV. We got the first flat colors done. More details to come, but we're pogging. Yo. Epic Games? That's so pog. I love them. Mew and Wolftross, did you know? I probably ruined Centros's day because I sang earlier and he's sleeping just on the other side of that wall. He probably hates my life. Which is fair. He can suffer. That's just how it is. Thank you, Wilbur's PogChamp, for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. But yes, hi, Art Raiders. If I look familiar, I cosplay on TikTok. And I stream here on Twitch. I hate that it was you that did it. Also, Mao. Have a good stream. Thank you, Art. I appreciate it. I am a fool. I am a loser. In your cosplays? Yeah, that do be me. Should I do profile picture? Yo. Hey, yo. Don't mind me as I just yell noises. I can't show you chat. Oh, that's whose. Okay. We were right, mostly. Chat, you guys can't see yet. But there may or may not be a new Hey profile picture. Have you changed it yet, or is it just did you just get it because it's busting? But alas. It's now up on all my stuff. Chat. Okay, sorry. Can I show them? Don't mind me as I just yell aggressively. Can I show them? Yeah, Twitter's full pic. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me go to your Twitter. That's better. So, chat. We have a wonderful artist friend who. Hello? I don't. Go, stop it. Relax. Okay, so we have a wonderful artist friend named Rye, Pocket of Rye / Pocket of Rye Productions on Instagram. They did my first merch design. They did the art for the cutscene of the brother stream yesterday, and they just did his new profile picture, which look like this, Chad. Look at him. Look at the boys. Look at them. I have it here too. I got it a little bit bigger, but it's not as fancy in this one. Look at him, chat. So we've got let's not that button. We've got the Double Life Pearl, the Endirian, the Hunter from Corrupt Hunter from the Owl House. We've got Dream XD, the Rambu. We've got Len back there. Grian, Ray looking real majestic. I don't want to say the wrong name for your Murasimbi character. Orchid. Is the man's name? Am I right about? Because I don't want to be wrong. Theo. Okay, I wanted to be sure before I said something. I wanted to be sure because there were names thrown out. Okay, we're good. Don't mind me. I'm just a fool. But look at him. Ray looks so majestic, bro. Ray just looks so majestic. But a bunch of little guys. And if you guys didn't know, like, the original profile picture, this was like a long time ago profile picture, and then it got updated with some other different guys, and now there's the newest one. But look at them all. Look at them all. It's so bussin' to look at the, like, whole evolution. Shout out to Rye. We love Rye. We love Rye. I'm so happy. It's bussin'. It's bussin'. Ah, it looks so good. It looks so good. But no, chat. So, shall we actually get into the storyboarding process? So, kind of what I do, chat, is, without, like, getting, like, deep into stuff, I guess, my brain, very much works with a degree of hyperphantasia, which, if you don't know what that is, it basically is, like, your brain is very equipped to visualize things. Like, when you just close your eyes, you have a really good mental painting of things. And, like, have a really good, it's why I have a good directional sense. It's all with that. If like, hyperphantasia is why my directional sense is how it is, why my memory is how it is. My brain goes. And the opposite is aphantasia, which means that you can't picture things in your head, which, yeah, Athena got, and Haley also has a degree of, and I have the opposite of that, where my brain goes really sicko mode, which is really good for film times, when I could just close eyes and see what the CMV will look like shot for shot in my head. People can just picture things in their mind. I can really well, like really well. It's hard to get it out sometimes, but my brain is really good at looking at things and computing them good, then computing them real good, which helps a lot when you're storyboarding. So that's what we're gonna do. So my kind of, oh, it was just a metaphor? No, it's a real thing. It's a thing. It's a real thing. And people have different, like, degrees of it and everything like that, but my brain is very much good at that. And it is why, like, when I, like, my directional sense is because my brain makes a mental map of everywhere that I've been and just remembers it and keeps it in, like, the mental image of a map. Yeah. And that's stronger in memories for me because of it actually, yeah, Boys Full of Into Dull Darkness, yeah. No, it's a funky time. It's a funky time. But it helps a lot when I'm doing CMVs. So, the easiest thing, chat, in the whole CMV process. So, I'm gonna give you guys a quick little, like, I don't know if I would call it a trigger warning, but me doing storyboards is listening to something and re-listening to it a lot. So I'm gonna, like, listen to the same 30 seconds a bunch, and see if we can get through the first, like, minute, maybe. Because this one isn't too hard in terms of, like, shot-by-shot progression. So, here we go. Phoenix, thank you for the follow. This is the easiest one, chat. Here we go. That's wrong. No, I was not mentally prepared to be on the wrong layer. Hold up. Okay, here we go. Yeah, repetitive sounds. Not, like, too bad, but bad enough where I'll say something about it. And now that I have Procreate, this is the first time I'm doing storyboards digitally, chat. This is going to be interesting. Anyways. Alright. Here we go. But this is, I'm just gonna let my brain go for a second, chat. And just kind of see what happens.
I look into your eyes
And I
think back to the sun of mine.
You're as old as he was.
When I left for war,
I'm gonna put slightly more effort in.
these actions
I'm gonna put slightly more effort in, chat. It's just enough to be something. I look into your eyes and I think back to the sun of mine. You're as old as he was when I left for war. Do these actions haunt my days? Every man I've slain is the price I pay, endless pain. I'm just gonna let this go. Thank you, Hi Bye, thank you, Phoenix, thank you, Chanooks for the follow, thank you, Maja, thank you. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I like how it's evolved into a top hat, but it'll have to do. Alright? It's a top hat today, I guess. So let me give you...
I look into your eyes and I think back to the sun of mine.
Yep, okay. And chat, we're actually going to, because I have the ability to do this on Procreate, I guess, just kind of put him over there. I can do that, chat. Look at that. And other times, chat, I will do things like this, where this is like Techno's head turning. The important thing is, like, when I'm storyboarding, is that what I'm doing makes sense to me. And I know what all the little things mean, basically. And I'll put cues on it for you guys, because I can't just show you guys what I'm doing.
I look into your eyes
And I think back
to the sun of mine.
You're as old as
was
when I left for war. So that's like a good concept of when this is going. Yeah, chat. This is like a funky stream, and I don't know how much of it we're gonna do because I don't know how like interesting or fun this is to watch. But yeah. So there's cues for you guys to kind of show you. I don't always need cues. I need them on some of them. Thank you, Dripping Blue, for the follow. Welcome in. We're planning a CMV.
look into your
Rise, and I think back to the sun of mine. You're as old as he was when. It's better on when. When. Do. And this is going to be the slight difference here. So the thoughts is, this is like post L'Manberg blowing up the first time, right? Post Wilbur blowing up L'Manberg for the first time. And it's Phil, like, having just stabbed Wilbur. Like, this would exist in this world like a day after that, where Techno and Phil talk and they like reflect. And that's what this whole first sequence is. It's like the two of them sitting on a bench, because I'm a nerd. And at first it's Phil being like, "Ah, yes, my son," and then going, "Oh no, my son." So I think that's a good first part. So we might move on, chat, from the first row. Listen, benches are good, okay? Leave me alone. Benches are neat. I look into your eyes,
and I think back to the son of mine. You're as old as he was when I left for war. Will these actions...
Yeah, okay. I'll act for you guys because that's how my brain goes. But I will act for you guys. It's gonna be the first moving shot that we have next. So what this one's gonna do is, well, first off, he's gonna be he's gonna be continued, and Mans is going to put his hands in his head. And it's going to continue, and the camera's going to move over to Techno, who is also sitting on the bench. This is the first moving shot that we have in here. Pretty much the only way that I signify a moving shot is through the continued, being like, all right, this is like him being sad. He puts his head in his hands. Let me make this P better, because that's a really bad P. Puts his head in his hands, and it shifts over to Techno. Shadowblaze Cause, thank you so much for the 6 months of Prime. Thank you, Sushi Mushi Best. Thank you, Toby Edits Dripping Blue. Thank you, and I will ring my cat ears as well. I'm gonna change the stream title, right? Let me do this. Because I'm having a good time if you guys are. Alright, there we go. Slight change in the title. Meteor shower, bussin'. Slipping through my fingers. Also good. I have so chat, you guys, here, I'll talk for a second. I have a playlist of music called Abstract Baby Driver. One of my favorite movies of all time is Baby Driver, and the whole bit with it is that it's like a heist movie, but all of the scenes are edited to be on time with the soundtrack. I highly recommend it. It's really satisfying. It's kind of how my brain works, and that's why I like it so much. And the whole like bit is the main character, he has like a constant ringing in his ears, so he's always listening to music. And like throughout his life, to drown out the ringing, he always has earbuds in, he's always listening to music, and he times what he's doing to the music. And like if something gets off put, he has to like rewind it. He's got a little bit of the tism, but he's so good. And I have a playlist of songs that I put on when I go into CMV mode. That's why I call it like me Baby Driver, my like Baby Driver songs of songs that I think either could make good CMVs or would make good background music for shots in a film. Like there's songs that are really good walking, like would be like transition music or the starting opening of a movie and that kind of thing. They can take character for the follow. But I have a playlist, and that's where I get like all my CMV music and that kind of thing. And like when something hits right, it gets added to the playlist. And I also have that playlist, and once something gets added to that, it gets taken off all the other playlists, because top 10 ways to lose that is if you listen to a song too much. If you listen to a song over and over and over again, like a lot, like not just over and over again, and you're not in the mindset to be thinking like that, it will lose that over time. And there's been songs that would make great CMVs that when I listen to, I can't get into the pretty film mode. So the playlist is like, song has been reserved for when I need a CMV. And sometimes when you listen to a song for the first time, it like hits immediately and you're like, oh, this is a CMV. I know what the CMV is. It's going on the playlist. That's kind of how my thought process works. Anyways, so let's get the cues for these next two lines, shall we? All right. We're going to start from the beginning because that's easier for me to start from the beginning every time so that I can run through it. I look into your eyes and I think back to the sun of mine. You're as old as he was when I left for war. So there's not a cue. Is the price I pay endless pain? So we're gonna do like a parallel thing of this scene is, so since it's not instrumental, it just gets ... which looks a little lame. And this would be like after he says war is when this would be, but I have to put the war there for that. I think this might be man. Well, we'll test it as man. But we're gonna do a funky parallel so that it's the same shot progression in both directions, because I think that's neat, and I do it a lot, because it's how you get pretty shot parallels. Don't mind the scuffed bench. Let's see if this works on man. So war, we're here. Do these actions haunt my days? Every man I've slain is the price I pay, endless pain. I think we actually, I like this for man, chat. I like this being man. I'm a man enjoyer. I'm sorry, but it's true. We have two people for this, or just you? This would be two people in theory. At some point. Like, I don't know when I would film this, but in theory this would be two people. Because this one isn't one that you can do. Like, Give and Take was made where I knew that I could play every part. I could design this one where it's just me and angle the shots in a way where you can get the illusion that two people are sitting there. But in theory this would be two people because I think that's neat. But I don't know when I would do this. Okay. I might want to keep on this shot for a while. Hold up. We're going to listen to this section again. I might want to keep this shot because here I'll do a little a copy paste moment real quick. Because yeah, duplicate. I want Phil to turn his head over and get rid of Phil's face. And we'll have him turn to the techno and put his hands down. Like a nerd. Thank you, Jamerble, for the follow. Welcome. Hello. Do you like to man or do you want to be the man? That's the question. Honestly, that is my whole gender. Do I like to man or do I want to be the man? That was me as a kid. That was so true. Anyways, okay. When I left, we're over here right now. War. He's so sad. Shift. Do these actions haunt my days? Every man I've slain is the price. Close your eyes, spare yourself the view. Okay, so I know what I want this to be now. I know what I want this to be. I didn't actually copy that, did I? It's fine. We'll just so guess what? He's gonna put his head in his that looks like an X. No. He's gonna put the head in his hands. Oh, what is that? Oh, they're so sad, chat. They don't know what they're doing. They don't even know nothing. So it's the same shot, so the bench is in the same spot every time, roughly. Like, I don't need to get stuff perfect when I do CMVs like this. That's like a big part of it, is you don't worry about, it looking particularly nice. And Phil is going to reach out with his arm. And we're going to write a little note on arm cut. So, yeah, okay, this works, chat. So let me show you guys what this means. It's basically going to be... Techno's going to put his head in his hands. Phil's going to reach over to, like, grab his shoulder. And, editing tip for you guys, cut on movement. If you can cut while a character is moving, it will make a lot more sense than just cutting if somebody's just sitting there. Unless you want to try and keep continuity perfect like that. So cutting on the arm moving means the next shot I film the arm moving, and it's a smooth transition. All right, editing tip: always cut on action, cut on movement. That's like the really common tip that you do when you're editing, and you'll see it in CMVs. I cut when people move, but sometimes I'll leave little notes like this for myself that don't necessarily make sense. Like it just says arm slash, but that means when Phil moves his arm, we cut. So let me figure out what beat that happens on, because the next one's going to be front forward of them. Actually, I lied. It's going to be a close Phil. My days, every man I've slain, price I pay, endless pain. Close. Okay, plan acquired. Same works for TikTok as well. Yep. That's the bit. And this is, fun fact, like my favorite shot to do. Bench is still there. So this is like a much closer angle. Like if we're looking at them from straight on, this is now the camera is right, like if it would be on Techno's shoulder. Like maybe if Techno were to turn head, you would get like the ear, and maybe that's it, and then Phil's face right here. It's a lot bigger and it's a lot zoomed in. I love over the shoulder shots. They're my favorite. But it's just basically just saying this is way closer than, for example, this one. His face is a lot bigger. His face is a lot bigger. I don't always kind of keep it frame accurate, but this is a pretty good example. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. Yeah, we're gonna do wholesome. Okay. Let's figure out a way to do this well. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you? Okay, so this is just a reaction shot, where it's just Phil going, like, smiling, Techno being like, thanks, King, and then we're gonna go back to Phil. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to Phil. Okay, so we start here, and let's copy-paste this, because we can. Thank you, The Art, for 2 months. Thank you so much. 2 months and many more to come. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. All right, let's continue. Copy-paste, that's what we're doing. Shink. Womp. Yeah. Epic Games. Duplicate. Whoop. And basically that just means, hey, it's the same shot. Oh, and this is an important thing to note. When you're doing stuff like this, chat, it's really easy to be like, oh yes, every shot is its own video, like its own clip. Like you take a shot, you take a shot, you take a shot. It's a lot better sometimes if you film a whole cut. So the way that when I would do this one was this whole sequence would be, even though it's 3 frames and there's cuts, it's 2 shots. So one of them is I take Phil's whole reaction during this time. So during right here. So I close your eyes and spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you? And I film the whole take for Phil and the whole take for techno and then cut between the two. You don't need to film multiple videos. That's counterproductive. That's counterproductive. I don't wonder if Phil might see this whatsoever. Who knows? Maybe. My first time Phil would be in a CMV. That's not like there's the medley that Phil was in. But like I did Give and Take, and that's SBI, but not Phil. Who knows? Maybe. That's the world we live in. Let's get our cues, chat. Endless pain. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. It's on view. That's not spelled right. I'm just a man. Alright, and Phil's gonna look away. And look, like, straight ahead. During this shot. So you know what? I'm gonna move the P, like, here, where his face would be. He gets hair in this shot. Just that shot. Chat, we might go back and make them a little bit better, but Mans gets hair in this shot so it can show, like, he's looking straight on, he's looking to the side. You basically just need to add whatever you need to add to know what it means. How could I hurt you? And we'll also film... Yeah, I do want to do that. I would like to film... Oh, not that! No! Come on. Everything's fine, chat. I'm professional. Spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you? Alright, there we go. The duplicate is nice. I won't lie. The duplicate is nice. Alright, so this will be... What is this line, by the way? What was this line supposed to be? It's just like back there. Is that the bench? Well, I'm not having none of that. Right, let's put all this on the same layer. Okay. And now Phil's already looking that way. We're gonna get techno to turn. And this is continued. Yeah, there's not any whips in this guy. It's actually a very calm song. And this is, again, cutting on the movement. So this is cutting on the movement, chat. So, oh! Elliot is weird! Well, that was not the username. Elliot is weird! Thank you so much for the raid! Hi, raiders! Hi! How was your stream? What were you guys up to? Don't mind me. Oh, how are we all doing today? I hope you guys are pogging and doing well this lovely fine day. We are doing a little bit of a CMV designing stream, which is not something that I've done before. But hi. Crochet stream? Real? Or... no, what were you guys up to? What were you guys up to in the streams? How are y'all doing? But yes, welcome in. If you guys don't know me, hi, I'm Sherbert or Rena. I use they, them pronouns. We crocheted cat hats. Yo! Okay, that's kind of bussin'. That's actually kind of bussin'. Heck yeah. But yeah, I'm Sherbert or Rena. I use they, them pronouns. If I look familiar, I cosplay over on TikTok. And I stream over here on Twitch. You might recognize my Technoblade cosplay, maybe my son from Security Breach. I have a lot of cosplays, so if I look familiar, yeah. And today we're doing a funky art stream thing, where I kind of, on my YouTube, make a bunch of CMVs, or cosplay music videos, of basically just cosplays 2 songs, and this is the first time I started like planning one out on stream. So right now we're storyboarding for an Emerald Duo CMV of Phil and Techno, and kind of just having a fun time right now. But yeah, cat hats and milk, basically. Very, very fair. Thank you, A World of Chaos, for the follow. Zia the Red, Gooberry Goo, Rain the Wanderer, Reckley, Dead on a Friday, Wispy Willow, Dogaloaf, Haze the NB, Lesbian Welia. Thank you guys for the follows. I try to read out as much as I can. I try very hard. Bullying and milk is all you need to know. Okay, I won't question it. You know what? I won't question it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But I hope the hats came out good. I hope the cat hats came out good. Alright. Alright. Do a hydration check for the record, chat. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Love your background. Thank you. We've got a lot of YouTubes up there. We've got some cosplay stuff, and then my surprisingly decked out potion desk. Because I'm a nerd and like potions. That's the whole reason for that one. So, yeah. Alright, there we go. Whoa! Close your ears, may induce me to follow. Hey, that's my brand. That's my brand. I am non-binary. But when I was originally, like, coming up with my, like, internet Sona, I was like, I want to use purple and yellow because they're complementary colors. And I was like, oh, and white and black. And then I was like, wait, that's just the NB flag. And I was like, this works. Potions be potioning? They do. They really, really do. But no, these are the cat ears. Cat subjects me to them. Not cat. Chat. That was a weird slip. Chat subjects me to them often. Do we know who will be in it, like cosplayers? This would probably be a me and Hey Hey CMV, if I could guess. I don't have, like, a time of when I would be filming this, but it was kind of occupying my brain. I was really close to making Hey Hey bring down their fill when we met up, like a couple weeks ago, and then I was like, no, that's too much. We're already doing another CMV. I'm not going to make you do 2. So, at some point, this might happen. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, we are, like, how far are we into the song? We're like a minute into the song. The song is only 2.5 minutes. So it is not that long of a song, which is why I like it. I think this might be a two pager, and that might be it. So we can work with that, boys. But as kind of like a key for you all, each of the frames is like a camera angle. I have a little key for what the symbols in between each shot mean, whether it's like continued, cut, scene cut. It's actually only ones that we've used so far. At the top of the frames is like the cue in the song of when in the song it would switch to that frame so that you guys can follow along. I don't always use them, but they can be helpful for people following along with them. But yeah, we're just gonna keep going. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I stream a lot of block game, but every once in a while we do a funky stream like this, so that's what we're up to. But here, let's go through what we have right now for it, and see if we can grab this keyword of what we like it for. So, let's see what we have right now. Oh, and the song is Just a Man from Epic the Musical, if I didn't say that. The song that this is due. I look into your eyes, and I think back to the son of mine. You're as old as he was when I left for war. Do these actions haunt my days? Every man I've slain is the price I pay, endless pain. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you? It's after you. I'm just a man. So this cue is when, what's it called? When Techno turns. So he's gonna turn after How could I hurt you? And that's when the turn will be. I think that makes sense. Love your singing. Thank you. I like singing this song a lot, actually. I definitely was simply a theater kid, if that's not inherently clear. I'm gonna do a version of this where I'm acting, so that you guys get a little bit of a bit of a better idea. And I'll sing too, because why not? But just to give you guys kind of like a little bit better of an energy, and I'll yeah, okay. So they sittin', right? They sittin'. I look into your eyes and I think back to the son of mine. You're as old as he was when I left for war. Switches to techno. Do these actions hunt my days? Every man I've slain is the price I pay. Endless pain. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you? And that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at right now. So that's the bit. I like this. I like this. I like this a lot. Do we have Songtime songs? Yeah, actually. I'd be down to add this to the Songtime songs. And maybe also Warrior of the Mind, because it's kind of a banger. So, as long as it's not copyrighted. I don't think it is. But if it is, I will gladly give money to Epic the Musical. They're very cool. Thank you, KK Demon, for the follow. Okay, let's continue. So the next section is techno. And we're going to go back to both of them sitting. I think we should add some movement, chat, because they've been sitting. So maybe we get them to walk a little bit, maybe? Maybe do some walking shots, because there's a version of this where they just sit on the bench the whole time. But I think getting a little bit more dynamic with it and having them move could be good. So let's have them move. Let's have Techno get up when he talks and kind of go, maybe like circle around the bench. I think that could go good. But let's do the bass first. Oh, I love that Phil has devolved into a top hat. Boop, 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 boop. Bench, 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 bench. Bench noise is real. I'm just a man who's trying to go home, even after all the years away from what I've known. Alright. Okay, that's good. How could I hurt you? It's just this. It's on the instrumental beat. And it's gonna... He's gonna stand. He's gonna stand and we're gonna cut on the stand. But Mans is gonna post up. Push, 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 push. And Phil's still gonna be sitting. For now, at least. And Mans is gonna get up. It's gonna be on just. We'll put I'm up here for the sake of the shot cue. I'm just, and we're gonna cut, and we're gonna go close on the man. And it's gonna be a rising shot, which is, for context, because I can do this and just take you guys to things I've done in the past for what I mean by this. This shot is the same as this transition. This is one of my CMVs. This is the music medley. This is Windsock, Toby, and Willow MVP. When Eret stands, this is going to be a similar cut to this section. The stand and then the stand, and you cut on the movement, and that's what this one's going to be. I like it. All right. I'm I'm just a man who's trying to go home, even after. That CMV, a couple people have seen. Erit has seen that CMV. That's part of the reason Erit knew who I was. Thank you, TG Morgy Morgs. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you all for the follows. I appreciate it. No, I'm like acquaintances with Erit, which is pretty cool. But Man's the first thing that she did was see that CMV. And then I was in chat when they watched it. And they were like, oh, it's you! And then I met them at VidCon, and then I met them at TwitchCon. So, yeah. But that CMV's been places. Okay, that is good. I'm just a man. Oh, we'll put just up here, because we can. We have a tiny bit of space, but it's enough. I'm just... I like how they were like full size, a little smaller, maybe a little smaller. Just. I'm just a man who's. I think he turns on who's. So we'll have him turn and walk on who's just a man who's. Yeah. And this is continued. And then we're gonna get a fill reaction shot because we can. I try and do as many frames as I can without listening to it per se. We'll put the T where the eyes are. Going that way. We'll get slight fill reaction shot here as Mans is walking. Who's trying to go? Oh, we're gonna listen. We're gonna pick it back a little bit.
Close your eyes
And spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you?
I'm
Just a man. Oh, that's so fast. Hold up, that's so fast.
And spare yourself the view.
How could I hurt you? I'm just a man who's trying to go home. I think this is home. Amir. Did you like my very loud noises, King? Centros has awakened, chat. My lovely, lovely roommate. One of my friends who I recently moved in with. Has finally woken up. Finally. Okay. We continue, shall we? Mans opened my door, went, ah, and then closed it, and that was it. And then I said, do you want to come in? And he said no. I love that I made the command exclamation point house. It sounds so silly. So this is like a weird cutting. I'm just a man who's trying. Yeah, okay, so it's who's trying. It's on try. This is not that. This is on try. Who's trying to go home? And the camera's gonna move with this one to the point where we get bench and we get Bill and Techno, who's gonna sit on the back of the bench. He's gonna hippity hop himself up there. But the camera isn't gonna stop, it's just gonna curve from like starting at an angle and then even out so that they're framed a little bit better like this. Okay, let's listen to this. That's too soon. How could I hurt you? Yeah, no, man's vibing on the back of the bench. I'm just a man who's trying to go home, even after all the years away from. Chat, tell me how we feel about this. I'm gonna be Techno, okay? I'm going to be Switzerland. No. I'm gonna be techno, okay? How do we feel about this? I don't need to take my headsets off. They're wireless for a reason. Okay, watch this. I'm gonna be techno. How do we feel about this timing, okay? All right, here we go. Right? So I am the blade. Could I hurt you? I'm just a man who's trying to go home, even after all the It's the hop. It's the hop. The little high note, I want him to like push up on and land on the high note. I think it's silly and I think it's funny because it's like if it was right. So if he's here, this is the back of the bench now. Back of the bench. Even after all the years away from what I've known. Yeah. Yeah, right? Hoppies. He's hopping. Even after all the years away from what I've known. Oh, that's so wholesome. Sorry, my brain hyperventilated for a second. It went like 30 seconds ahead. Okay, I know what the next shot progression is, chat. Phil's gonna get up and come on the back of the bench with him. I can see your vision. It slaps. Good. Thank you, Poison Socks. Thank you, Corina Chans. Twist Tommy. It's a good username. I just couldn't comprehend it. Thank you for the follow. All right. Okay. Next little sequence, right? So Mans hops on the back. Even after all the years away from what I've known. Do I keep it this shot? So we're already implying that we can just turn the camera both ways. So we're gonna flippity flop. And we're gonna perspective it a little bit. We're going to do what my editing professor would say, don't you dare, but I don't care. Oh, why are his arms like that? Whee! Boop! And Techno is now facing the other way. This is a thing called crossing the line, and you're not supposed to do it in normal editing.
Watching you just craft a masterpiece in your brain will never get old to me.
My brain goes burr. My brain goes burr so hard. Okay, let's make the bench better for no reason in particular. Okay. So, this is like my real film editing, like nerves kicking in, but there's a thing where you basically pick a line and you never, when you start a scene. Oh wait, no, my character crossed the line, it's fine. Okay, hold up, let me explain this to you. So when you start filming a scene, you pick a line on which the camera can turn, right? Or I guess I'm not actually crossing the line. So, okay, don't mind me. I'm gonna explain this to you. Real film brain, okay? Real film person is here to tell you about this, okay? Pay attention, all right? So, if we're looking at this set from a bird's eye view, all right? If we're looking at this set from a bird's eye view, here is the bench. So far, the first shot, the camera is here. The next shot, there's a point where the camera's here, a point where the camera's here, a point where the camera's here, a point where the camera's here. We then move the camera all the way over here, and this next shot is moving the camera all the way over here. The line that I'm not crossing is right here. So, this is a real thing in film, where there is like a line on which your camera, if you were to cut from here to here, it like is really hard to understand from somebody watching it. It can get confusing quickly if you're just hopping all around all the full directions, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But the way that you can do this, like if this is a thing and you need to get your camera over here, the way you do that is you have a character cross the line. You have a person move across and the camera follows and your line shifts because your characters are shifting. If your characters are shifting, it's like you're not supposed to do that. And that's called the line. Watch this, chat. Cinematography line. This is exactly what I just told you. This is exactly what I just told you, that there is a line and you can't put your camera over here. Like, this is a thing that we learn in film. And like, you don't go past it. Like, you can look this up, line, and it will just pop up. Thank you, chat. I do go to film school. I'm sure that I'll use that in the future. Listen, I learn little things. Little things. Okay. Welcome to Learning with Sherb. Anyways, let's go back to we can get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. This is not important to the to the CMV. Oh, let's not keep our eraser that large. All right. Boop, boop. Okay. So what we're going to do now, chat, is we go from looking at it like this, where Phil's leaning back, Techno's on top of it. We flip to the exact opposite side. Techno's on the bench, Phil's still sitting. But now Phil is gonna get up. And he's gonna walk around, but we're gonna change the camera a little bit. Actually, I think if we wanted to be really on top of things, we could start. No, we'll go like this. We'll go like this, chat. This makes sense. Take 3 fingers away before it clears the layer. What? I am amazed at the things you tell me. Phil go uppies too. Yeah, Phil's gonna go uppies. Phil's gonna go uppies. Okay. He cuts. We're going to use a continued line for this guy. Man's gonna stand, have his little top hat on. And Techno is now gonna turn to look back at Phil. Put on your crown. Your crown, king. There we go. Okay. And now Phil's gonna walk around. And he's going to get all the way around, right to where he's gonna cover Techno. Oh, I'm Techno and I'm behind Phil and you cannot see me. Bad filming. Boop, 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 boop. Let me move your eyes. Turning this way, you get hair again. You get hair just for today. Just this once you can have hair. And this is alright, let's get cues for this. Just a little bit of like the idea of when this is happening. Rewind a little bit. Is the price I pay endless pain? Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you? I'm just a man who's trying to go home, even after all the years away from what I've known.
I'm just a man.
So, we're actually, even after all the years away from what I've known, it's on I'm just a man. I'm just, yeah, I'm just, because then they both get up on just, yeah, they both get up on it. Look at how satisfying that is, chat. Look at that. He gets up on just, then he gets up on just. Everybody's up on just. Me when I just. Me when I just have to go up. I'm sorry. I'm just a man. Oh, this is the good line though. I can't nerf the good line and not show people's faces for it, because I was gonna do a quirky thing. Oh, but this would mean, okay, so here's my debacle, chat. Here's my problem right now. So, right now, we are working with a pretty good fourth wall. Like you see right now, if this is the bench, just for this, you see everything this way, and everything this way, but I haven't shown this way. It's really hard to find a filming spot where you can look all four ways and still not show like buildings. If you're like in this, like you don't want to show buildings because it's you're meant to be like in the illusion that you are somewhere, and it's hard to find places. I get up, thank you. Where you can do that. But I think I just say screw it. And let them be on the back together. So we'll start. Techno's already up on the back of the bench. Bill is coming around. What? Why is he in the air like that? What's he doing? I'm gonna give him proper legs. Why is his head so small? Get bigger. Get some help. He's gonna walk. Alright, chat, we're about to hit the fun part. Thank you, Hope the Ghost Person, for the 13 months of Prime. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, Salem Stupid. Welcome. Hope you're doing good. Where'd you film The Graven Brother? Oh no, there's a basketball court behind that. There's a basketball court right behind that. That's why we didn't film it that way. It is really hard to find a spot where you don't have stuff like that. Alright, let's get our cues, chat. Let's get our cues for this section. Actually, let's go from the beginning. Why not? We almost have a full page, so... I look into your eyes and I think back to the sun of mine. You're as old as he was when I left for war. Do these actions haunt my days? Every man I've slain is the price I pay. Endless pain. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you? I'm just a man who's trying to go home, even after all the years away from what I've known. I'm just a man
who's fighting for his life.
Man? I'm just a man who's fighting for his... And then I think this is on life. Oh, he's gonna do it on deep. He's gonna hop on deep. He's gonna hop on deep, chat. He's gonna hop on deep. This stream is incoherent. Thank you, Nix the Nymph, for the follow. Hi, Sleepyhead. Welcome in. Good singing. Thank you. I was a theater kid. that is the extent of my singing. Fighting for his life. Deep down I would. Deep. It might be on trade, actually. It's gonna be on trade. Deep down I would trade. Was fighting for his life. Deep. No, it's on deep. He's hopping on deep. He's hopping on deep, chat. He's hopping on deep. He's hopping on deep. They're going up on all, hopping on deep. Oh, I'm so silly. Oh, this is gonna be so angsty, chat. I'm thinking ahead to like what comes next. You guys are not ready. Deep. He's hopping on deep. I think he's hopping on deep, guys. Line. He go up. He's hopping on deep. Real words that were said in this stream. All right.
Even after all the years away from what I've known,
I'm just a man who's fighting for his life. Deep.
I'd trade the world to see my son and wife.
He would. He has a son and a wife, chat. That's why it works so well. Don't you get it? He has a wife, you know. I dizzled. Oh. All right, chat. You guys ready for the fun little transition moment we're gonna have right here? Let's if we're on this layer, we're just gonna. Not that, I lied. Now, if I'm correct, I just made another dude. Yeah, okay. So you're gonna chill down at the bottom. Alright, and we've got a new set of squares! Oh, and let's actually do one thing really quickly. On you, we're gonna write a big ol' 1. Oh, wait, let me write, Jam 1. Jam 1, guys! Jam 1. And this is gonna be Jam 2. It's Jam 2. Jam to the music. For the record, Jam stands for Just a Man. Is the name of the song. Yeah, me want Jam 1. Me want Jam 2. Jam 1 or Jam 2? Can we get a poll? Can I make a poll? Jam 1 or Jam 2? Which one you like? Absolutely Jam 1. Or I gotta go with Jam 2. There's no meaning behind this. Which one do you like? Jam 2? I gotta go with Jam 2. You sure not Jam 1, guys? What about Jam 1? Oh, it's riggable? That's fine. Somebody likes Jam 1 that much. They can rig it. I'm sorry for this stream. Okay. So, where do we leave off? We left off deep. That's where we left off. Alright. We're going to... Whoa, there, bucko. Copy. Not that. And now we are going to... Not go away. Paste. Wah! Deep. Alright, there we go. Epic games. Like? Real. I dizzled. I hope you're doing well. We're... Alright, Jam 2 is winning by a landslide. Epic the Musical even. Real. Okay. Deep down I would. So this is, hold up, did we do a thing? I fool, I am. Look at this, chat. There's no little guys. They're necessary on every, that's just the wrong layer. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. Okay, things are coherent now. Wait, what? 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 Oh, it's... Oh. Understood, understood. That's weird. That's weird. Don't mind me. I was just learning Procreate, I think. One moment, chat. Oh, get a big stretch in. Get a big stretch. What is Jam? Yeah. Jam is just a man. It's the abbreviation of just a man. The pole means nothing. there is not a thought behind the eyes of the pole. All right. Let's do this, chat. We are almost done, actually. Gotta go with Jam 2. 56 votes on Jam 2? Well, dang. You guys are just gonna put that out there. Alright, so we're gonna make this its own thing. He's not jumping anymore. He's not jumping on deep anymore. I mean, he is, but not in this frame. We just did that. So we're gonna whoop. And now he's going to put his hands on his head. And Techno's gonna turn. Deep down I would trade the world. Deep it's still on deep, so deep down I would trade the world to see my son and wife. Oh, that's what this is. Arrow. And what does this mean, you ask? I don't know if it means what you all think it means, but it means we're getting closer, baby. The camera's moving. Oh, wait, his hands. We're getting closer. Woo! The camera's going innies. Camera's going innies. Did I get freed? I got freed. Thank you. Ooga booga. Live in fear. Live in fear. My favorite duo, T and Top Hat. So true. Oh, Top Hat has a wife, you know. Okay. I'm just a man. And then they get one happy little shot. Are you guys ready for this? You guys are ready? This is how this is going to be because I said so. Look at that. They're going to hold hands on the bench. They're going to look to each other. Pure platonic partner energy. Pure platonic partner energy. I love them. I love Emerald Duo. And here we go, chat. Here, I'll actually let it happen for dramatic effect before I say what this one is. So, okay. Even after... Alright, here we go. Ready?
From what I've known, I'm just a man who's fighting for his life.
Deep down I would trade the world to see my son and wife. I'm just a man.
But when
Hey, I'm here.
does a comet become
Hi, Dizzled. Hi. It's whipping time, chat. Don't take that out of context. Don't take that out of... I whip, camera whip. The camera's gonna whip. The camera's gonna whip. Slams my hand on the table. Real. Now, here's my problem. So, for the record, chat, this is what I mean when I say that whips are often accompanied by an arrow, because that means which way the web is gonna go. So they're sitting on the bench, they like grab hands, they look at each other, they're chilling, and then it goes, and the camera goes down. The camera goes down. Aloha dizzled. You're gonna nay too? Maybe. Maybe. But it's not whipping time, chat. It's whipping camera time. That's what it is, okay? Thank you, Allie Sunset Pig, for the follow. I think Haley just got home. Maybe. We might nay too. Who knows? So, here's the thing, chat. I don't know what I want this last part to be. Things I know. I want it to be Doomsday. I want them to pop off. I want them to get morally gray. I want them to get angsty. That's what I want. And then we're gonna get really sad again. But I might have to listen to this part a couple times because I don't, like, I know what I want. I don't have shots in my head. Like, there isn't a shot in my head, but I know the energy. I don't know what I want them to be doing. That's the bit. That's the bit. All right, so let's listen to this last little part again, and then I'm gonna figure out what I want this fighting bit to be, without getting, you know, too out of budget and like thinking, because like if I was drawing this, it would be way easier to just have like exactly what I want, because I absolutely want them standing on the obsidian grid in the sky during Doomsday. But I don't have an obsidian grid in the sky to film on, so a little harder. But here we go. Let's listen to this part again. You guys can watch my brain go.
But when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster?
Okay, I have the first part. The first part's good. The first part's good. Second part's not good. I'm listening to it again. Yeah, this is when I don't have a like thoughts in my head. That's how I do CMVs, and I look ridiculous. But I'm gonna do it again really quickly because it's techno then fill. The techno has the first bit, fill has the second bit, and then it's something, a chorus. I don't know what to do there. We're gonna get there. Oh, that's too early.
But when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster?
Puppies. I think Phil gets the last one. Thank you! You can't see the sword and skulls. It is Jordan, so you're so on it. You're so, oh you chat. Definitely a skull of the wither. Exactly! That's what I'm saying. Okay, you want my full 1 moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment to set the scene. Okay? Okay. Oh, Twitch. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, 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 okay. Okay, I'm hyped now. No shot I can do this live and not edited. I need these. I need these. Ready. Oh, sorry, chat. I bumped the mic a little. I'm sure it won't fall. Alright, ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Okay. Full jamming time. Full jamming time. So it starts techno. It's not already clear.
I would trade the world to see my son and wife. I'm just a man.
Camera.
But when does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster?
I've never gotten to use this guy before, chat. Look at him. Phil knife. Phil sword. Phil wing sword. It's got wing. I never get to use him. He's sitting over there for nothing. And it's gonna go uppies. Alright, we can do this, chat. Let's write it down. Let's write it down. Let's write it down. Alright, let's write it down. And then we'll get the cues, because we know the shot progression, then we have to get the cues. So let's do this. Okay. So it's techno first. Yes. Okay, there we go. So man's chillin'. Man's got sword. Man's looking sword. Oh, he would have a second arm. Oh, I will clarify that. Man's... Oh, arm got longer. And then man's is getting the crossbow. I think that's a pretty good crossbow, not gonna lie. And then it's a whip. Right. Because right whips. Couldn't speak. And Phil gets the same thing, but he goes the opposite direction. Skull. He also still has a hand. Continued. Oh, wait, hold up. P. Man's turns. Pulls out sword he killed Wilbur with. And the skull. Lol. And then it whips, but up. And then, as you know, there's an obsidian grid in the sky, right? And they're standing up there, and they look really scary, and I can totally make that in real life. Alright, let's get the cues. We'll do. No. That's too happy. Yeah, perfect. And he is like... Yeah. Yeah. Disgruntled to ready to go, and sad to ready to go. All right, then we're gonna whip back up. All right, let's do this. Let's grab our cues. The whip is on when, so the whip gets its own thing. Does a comet become a meteor? And does a candle become a blaze? It's gotta be after blaze. When? When? Rewind. There we go. Meteor. When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? And this when is gonna be in all caps. When? Where's that dot? When? Alright. So, the reason Phil has this line is because I like the blame line for him. I like the blame line for him. It's about him killing Wilbur. Like, that's the undertone of the whole CMV, is the energy of him killing Wilbur. So, we're gonna keep going with that. Alright, listen to it, but now we can actually show you guys the actual storyboards. Well, there. Bucko. Does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster? And I still don't know what I want here. I still don't know what I want here. I have thoughts. Don't worry about it, chat. Just had to do something. Okay. Okay. Gonna be setting up the wither. That would involve me making a whole wither, and that's a lot. I think I want, chat, this shot. One moment. I'll tell you what shot I want. I can pull up the shot that I want. This shot. Not this. Not necessarily the whole fall, but the up shot. This shot, which is my favorite shot in this CMV. This shot. This is my favorite shot in this CMV. Because, like, I do want it to symbolize the obsidian grid. Maybe I can't get the obsidian grid, but I can get close to it. Right? 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 Upshots are always good. Yeah, I think they gotta be uppies. It's gotta be, like, nighttime. For ominous effect. Like, sunset nighttime. And then I want them, like, back to back, fighting. That's what I want. I want them, I want Emerald Duo Solidarity. Dark and uppies. Dark and uppies. So let's make a non-existent fake obsidian. This will end up being my favorite shot again, just for the record. Oh, my battery, oh no. Well, it's a good thing we're almost already done. That's not how swords work. Hands wouldn't be that long. Yeah. 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 A song? What would you like me to sing? What would you like me to sing? Art of Darkness? Really? Okay, sure. I can do Art of Darkness. I do know it a little better now. Okay, I'm going. Let me find it. Oh wait, I have it open. What am I doing? Whee! I can do Art of Darkness. I do still need the lyrics. Alright. But we can do it. We can do it. Alright, okay. So, one moment, chat. I'm actually going to temporarily unplug the iPad so I can plug it in. We can make sure that we finish this while I'm singing. I have a Channel Points redemption for me to sing a song. Somebody redeemed it, so I'm gonna sing. They picked Art of Darkness by the Stupendium. It's a Bendy and the Ink Machine song. It's very bussin'. I know about half the words, so I'm gonna try my best. But yeah. Alright, we ready? Let us sing, shall we? Let us go. I'll try my best, chat. I try my best with this one. It does go hard. It does. Forest meet Jamaica. I'll tell you later. The scene is us careening down an elevator. Must have been dreaming to think we've had the main escape. Doubted one machine who couldn't make it past the regulator. Swear we've had this never this many levels. Where's the excavator? What's so scary about a library and a record player? The angel in the basement more dilapidated. This is kinda tasteful. Alice tells me who should decorate. I never make a lady wheel. I guess you say that I'm a player Angel wants to date, and I would really hate to aggravate her. Boris, don't you worry. I never go to separate us. Told us where you go. Then best I gotta go and save. Alice thinks attacking at my pal is gonna medicate her fallacy. The treatment is the gal. Neither rhyming on the multiplane, my lyrics work on several layers. If you want the demons, will your problem right now? Well, the angel's on the stage, so pipe down. They're the secrets that you want to find out. Up on the ink machine and ride those pipes down. So you're on the path of the starving artist, but at the path where the art is heartless. Never seen a masterpiece get discarded. Follow the path for the art of darkness. Of the deep dark depths below, 3 ne'er-do-wells will avenge their souls with a spider and a wrench and a wrench to quench. Hi-ho, it's off to work we go. Heave-ho, fishers coming crawling out the sea floor. I'm giving you the willies as I'm stepping off my steamboat, lifted by the gods and beheaded by a rod. Made the deadly bed stocks for the clod who left us be. Should have been the bread line. Never met a meta with a pencil in the bread line. Monkey with the wrench might thunk you in the head. Animated dead by an enemy he designed. To an angel who swallowed a spider. It wriggled inside her and out came the spiker. Some silly little chillin' for the children will be killing for your heroine. So let her win or die first. If you want your demons with your problem right now, well, the angel's on the stage, so buy it down. There's a breakfast that you want to find out. Hop on the ink machine and ride those pipes down. So you're on the path of the starving artist, but at the part where the art is heartless. Ever seen a masterpiece get discarded? Stars at the part for the art of darkness. There's no need to be scared now. It's all the fun on the fairground. And I would say I'm on fairgrounds to get a little revenge. Now everybody's heard of Bertrand Piedmont, because my work presents a certain freeze on the hurt and free fall. Disturbing demons are out of season, so must you keep on. Are you caught in a spin? Well, it's a shame that you're all gonna win. You'll be lost in the ink. Well, it's awfully grim. Did you want to be him? What's a better man than you've ever been? It's a downward spiral. Time you felt a little hell up in your helter-skelter. The helpful shelter. Or the ride. Don't you know you've got to be this tall to die? Sing along to the bouncing bowl. Wave your flags and renounce these holes. You might have been sacked from this pantomime, but a pantomime once you recalled. so much along to the count of 4. We've drawn, left stranded and damned on this mangled form. To abandon us here was an act of war. It's laughable to think you'd be being bent. Wah! But Henry, you never gave a crap before when you trapped you down neath the factory that belonged to the Raptor stores. Rounds down and back for more to find the keys in chapter 4. Remind me where you've heard that before. If you want the demons, where your problem right now? Well, the angels on the stage, so write down every secrets that you want to find out. And have the stage being to ride those pipes down. Now they're in the path of the starving artist. Then at the heart, well, the art is heartless. Never seen a masterpiece get discarded. Stars of the path are the out of darkness. Nasaradu's rostrum preposterous that it stationary should be stationary. This is back. I need to shrink him on the brink. The ink is fought back. Thought the apocalypse was hidden on the horseback. Screw that, deliverance was headed in the Rorschach. That's all, folks. Keep dreaming. I have so many feelings about that song. Okay. Hi. Thank you. It's so fast, chat, and I just don't know it. But no, if you joined during that, I have a channel point redemption for me to sing a song. Somebody redeemed it and got to pick the song. They picked Art of Darkness by the Stupendium. It's a bussin' song. Thank you, Just Valerie. Thank you, Alex Clackety Fan, for the follow. Emerald Shy, thank you. Ooga Booga, live in fear. Live in fear. I try my best, and I try so hard. I try so hard, chat. Okay. Let us continue. We might actually, in theory, get to the end of this. I don't know if I was going to try and get to the end of this, but if we're going to do it naturally, then we're going to get to the end of this. Let's do it. All right. Let me plug back in my iPad, because I definitely did not. Did it disappear? Oh, no, we're good. Okay. So, this next section is bussin'. I like it. Picasso. This is going to end up being my favorite frame. I know it is. And then they look at each other. Okay, I need to listen. I need to listen now. I try my best. Okay, here we go.
When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster?
In the words of Wilbur Soot, I don't know where to go from here. Are we gonna have Phil actually saying "Forgive me" to the skies? It's gonna be Phil at the end who does the last line. Where do I go from here? Phil gets the last bit where he's angsty. But I don't know if I want to follow along with the words necessarily. Like, I think this is where they stop singing. After that I don't think they sing again until the last line of the song. Where do I go from here? I need to listen to it. One sec. It's slower. It's slower. That's the problem. It's slower. It's way, 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 way slower. Okay. Oh, it's not. One sec. One sec. Does a man become a monster when... Okay, I understand now, chat. One sec. Chill music. One sec. Okay. It starts... with just the swords. It's a... Or more accurately... uppies. It goes uppies. That's the answer, chat. It goes uppies. Forgive me. It's on forgive. Okay. Okay, hold up. Listen again.
Does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster?
And then they hop, they go downies, chat, they go downies. They went uppies and then they go downies. I'm so sorry. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh no. It's fine. Uppies and downies? Yeah, uppies and downies. Forgive me, does a man... It's on man. There's a man right there. Man. And then it cuts on their falling. So it's... When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster? Forgive me. Forgive me. I could wait longer. I could give them more time. Because I could go the whole forgive me. So it would be... Does a comet become a meteor? Does it forgive me? Does a man become a... They're jumping on mon, not man. We got the wrong M vowel N. They're dropping on mon. Forgive me, does a man become a... They're also gonna nod. Nod. And dream doesn't exist. For the record. Dream doesn't exist in this doomsday. It's just Emerald Duo, because I only want Emerald Duo. We're gonna... Why not? We don't have to do silly cuts. We can do fun cuts. Look at how fun that is. Oh, who's Dream? Dream is gone. I don't even know. He's not even in the room. Thank you, Pine System, so much for the 5 months. Thank you for the Prime. The 5 months of Prime. And thank you, Panicked Bird. Thank you, Arson is Me, for the follows. Welcome in. Dream wasn't in Doomsday. Nah, he didn't do anything. Not real. He did not. He simply didn't. Okay. Forgive me, when does a man become a monster? So this is a downies. We went uppies, uppies, downies, downies. Okay. Now, yeah, we get to do the cool thing now. All right, here we go. Here we go. We can put on the chill music while I do this. What? Okay. Don't ask why I'm putting so much effort into making them look good in this set of frames. Don't worry about it. Forgive me. And same thing. Boop, boop, boop. Do 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 do. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Forgive me. They're spinning! They're spinning! Thank you, Wild Blue Kiddo, for the follow. I see what you're doing. That's epic. Yeah, they back to back, and they fighting. It is kind of epic. I won't lie. Kind of epic the musical. How long do I have? Because I might have them break, and then that's where it switches, maybe. Yeah? Yeah. This checks out. Alright. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that one. I'm rewinding a little bit, so. When does a man become a monster?
Does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster?
When? Monster, forgive me. Forgive me.
I'm just
Angst, 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 angst. It's so bussin', chat. Okay, hold up. This is bussin'. I figured it out for the record. I figured it out, guys. It's so good. Hold up. So they're gonna break. So let me do their this. Let them break. By break, I mean they run. We all ran in different directions. Boop boop. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. I don't care if it's consistent with what they've had in their hands, like which hand is which each time. I really don't care. Forgive me. So now we're gonna do some funky shot. Okay, I like this shot, guys. I like this funky shot. I think I have to go techno. And then fill, I think. Hold up. Might be loud. Backing up more.
I'm just a man.
My brain's going a million miles a minute. Thank you, Ivory Rose Live, for the follow. Phil, why it's not a cut. Phil's gonna stop and like just turn to look back at Techno, and Techno's just gonna keep running. Man's got places to be. That's not how legs work. That's also not how legs work. Stops. Turns. Oh, this is so pretty, chat. This is really pretty. More like there, probably. Yeah. 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 Forward. Forward arrow. It's a crossbow. It's a crossbow. Sorry, I'm like in the zone because I was figuring this out. Forward. Put an F there. Hold up. All right. So, this is really sad. Basically, they're gonna like go off, and then Techno's basically gonna run. Phil's gonna notice that like something's off, so stop. And Techno's basically going to point crossbow right at camera, and the camera's going to move to show that Phil's right behind Techno, and is like, I didn't want to go that far. And then it's going to push. So the camera basically goes like, if this is the camera goes over the shoulder, kind of similar to give and take, and have Phil be sad, and then fade cut to him in the exact same place on the screen, but a lot of time has passed. And that's this section. So let me play this, and it's sad. And then he walks off camera, and it fades to black. Okay, let's listen. Let's go through this whole sequence, actually. Let's go through the whole popping off sequence. We're up here. All right, ready? Down.
Does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze?
When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster? From a meteor. When does a care give me? When does a man become a jump? Forgive me. Forgive me. Yeah. It's fast. It's this third forgive me. become a mon. It's also on Mon. Oh, it's not. I need a frame of reference. I need a frame of reference. One sec. I can do this. I just need to be able to see them all. Comet become a meteor. Give me, when does a man become a man? Forgive me, does a man Your mon. E. And this is I'm. The fade is on the I'm. So I'm gonna give you guys cues for where this is. This is bussin', guys. This is bussin'. Okay. E, yes, real. Give me. Jump down. We're spinning. Run. Stop. Forgive me. I'm just a man. And that's how it ends. And that's the CMV, chat. And that's kind of how I do what I do. That's how I do what I do, chat. Yeah. I hope you guys liked this. Maybe we'll do it again. You guys seem to be kind of following along with it. I know this seems real gibberish-like, kind of, but if you were able to follow along, I hope you enjoyed. This is like my passion project. This is what I want to do. This is what I do for film. It's what I do for all my CMVs. It's bussin', chat.